Hello, hello, and welcome back to another episode of this Hildebrand quest line that we're doing. This episode, we are going to go and fight people. Also, I haven't finished my yogurt yet, and I should. Hmm. Well, the tourney's turned right into a mess. With all the trouble I took preparing consolation prizes for the melee, it looks like we won't be needing them after all. Of course, as long as you're bringing in the spectators and the profits, I could give a gnat's arse. Now, I know what you're thinking. 2 against 1 ain't fair, especially when 2 of them is the size of a small house. So here's the deal. Why don't you bring along some of your friends for the battle? Let's say 7 of them. That should even the odds, eh? Oh, this is a dungeon, isn't it? Okay, so this is the dungeon. I was like wondering. Okay. Where is it? Alright, well, I'm gonna pause the recording and then get back to you once we find a party, whenever that may be. So, I'll see you. Okay, we're back. We found a party. We're gonna skip the cutscene. Is that person a frog? That person's a frog! Oh, these people are shadowing these people. Okay, let's see what we have in terms of party. Oh, I got level 6 down. Oh boy. I don't have... Oh, I got synced down to level 50. Oh, God! Gotta go again! Oh, shit. Oh my god. This is a lot more difficult then. Oh, I'm gonna get hit. Oh my god, I'm so sorry! I'm doing things that I shouldn't be. I like this person to rip. Alright. Well, we won! I got yeeted off the map so often, I hate it. I got a player combination, nice. Also, I won the minion, I think. So, yeet. Awesome, we got the minion. the the Ultros minion. So cute. I'm not gonna use it because I love Migar Somer, but yeah. Alright, let's continue on. Good show, Metelios. Your performance has earned us front row seats at the award ceremony. This should afford us the perfect vantage point to thwart the thief. Come, let us return to the Colosseum. Okay. No! Dang it. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Fill my cup, put some liquor in it. Okay. Oh, I have water. Ah! Oh no, why is everyone talking about forbidden rooms? Oh my god. Hold on, I'm gonna set my empty yogurt container. Oh wait. Alright. Hold on. Oh, over there. It was a battle for the ages, but a worthy victor has risen to claim the spoils. And now let's take a look at the relic that our champion has won. It's gonna be empty, isn't it? I'm calling it. It's gonna be empty. Behold, from the personal vaults of Master Figurus himself, the Warden's Grace, a timeless treasure the likes of which our realm has never seen. One that's earned the attention of Eorzea's most prominent pilferer. Watch it be gone. Above you! Ladies and gentlemen, inspectors and invertebrates, the opening act dragged and overlong, but worry not, the main event is about to begin. Oh my. I know that you paid well for your seats here today, but I can assure you that my performance will not leave you disappointed. Now, I invite one and all to sit back and enjoy the show. No, not again. It's a distraction. Don't let it fool you. Vile fiend, mark my words. You have stolen your last treasure. I swear it on the Manderville name. Ah! Gilgamesh? I think not, Hildegard. Greg, it is always a pleasure to reunite with old friends, but your timing truly leaves something to be desired. Atelios, you bested me once, but not today. I shall have my revenge when I pierce your chest with my spear. Well, you're gonna find it hard to do. Do you not mean your skewer? My spear! Oh, look at me. Here we go again. Vile thief, is there not a shred of honor in you? Return my weapon at once. Oh, it seems you have an unexpected guest. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I fear attendance at today's performance is by invitation only. Uh-oh. Now it's raining truffles? But the battle's already... Mr. Typhon? Or just a moment, I'm sure I had a tissue here somewhere. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No! The ring! Wait a second. This is bad, ain't it? Oh boy. Oh my god. Alas and alack, the ring sails straight into the hands of the fiend. Can I do something about that? Like, come on. Giving up so soon, are we? Those don't sound like the words of a Manderville man. Godbert. Uh-oh. I am terrified. the... But of course, brilliant father, the ring won't come to me, I shall go to the ring. Why, it'll just be like Dalmud. Hildebrand, Helidor, Maximilian, Vanderbilt. Skyward as only a Manderville can! What? What is happening? Oh my god. Father, you do not know your own strength! You missed the ring! Huh. Oh my god, he's gonna land in front of them, aren't they? 999, 998, 990. Oh my god. There he goes. Enkidu? Oh my god. He's dead. These legs, they look strangely familiar. Huh. Well, there goes Hildebrand. Huh, put a little too much spin on that one, it seems. Not exactly as planned, but who can argue with the results? Save for one thing. The ring is a fake. Ah. But no matter, I have a feeling this will lead me to my true treasure. Until next time, friends, you have been a most attentive audience. That key! Bloody hells! Guards, seize the fiend at once! Huh. It's too late, sir. The second prize, the Ring of Inquiry, is gone. Second prize? What is the meaning of this? Many-faced fiend or no, the man spoke true. A master goldsmith's eyes cannot be deceived. This sun spear is clearly a second-rate replica. But preposterous, it's just the dim lighting. Yes, if you'll just step over here. Oh god, Bird's gonna kill him, man. Have you taken ill, friend? You seem to be perspirating most heavily. Let's not be so hasty, friends. I can explain. Oh, there he is. I sold out my honor, joined forces with that odious octopus, all for a false treasure. What a fool I have been. Whatever was I thinking? Do not berate yourself so, Miss Avila. Why, it is exactly as you said, was it not? You were thinking of dear Hegelina, and nothing more. I suppose I was at that. Hmm? How do you know my sister's name? I assure you, young miss, under no circumstances did I tail you to the Nanawa Wines to eavesdrop on your intimately personal dialogue with your beloved sister. Ugh, you have the right of it. Blinded by the prospect of fortune and fame, I lost sight of myself and what I was truly fighting for. My honor and my sister's trust will not be easily regained, but I will not shirk from the challenge. One mystery still remains. Before the thief had identified the ring as fake, he had already acquired the key to the storeroom. Clearly, the second prize, this ring of inquiry, was his target from the start. But why? There must be some pattern to the items the fiend has stolen, a pattern that betrays his true intentions. The treaty blade, Azuma's virtue, the ring of inquiry, all relics with quite a history, or to be more precise, relics from the era of the Beladians. Oh, if that is true, the answer is clear as day. The fiend means... Oh my god, the fiend means to found Eorzea's greatest museum of Beladian history, pushing up the prices and gouging honest men out of their hard-earned coin. Doubtless another one of his cards will appear in the scene to tell us just as much. No. Oh. That's a huge card. Oh, rip. Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I have enjoyed our little game, but all good things must come to an end. I shall claim the four sacred treasures, and justice shall be served. So this is the thief's final challenge to us. But what are these four treasures of which he speaks? Where the four treasures of Belladia become one, the wicked shall be judged in the blazing light of sun. An old legend, little more than a fairy tale at that, and yet it seems the Phantom believes there is some truth in these words. Four sacred relics from Belladia, the Warden's justice, lofty words coming from a glorified footpad. One who's winning over the common folk by the day. If rumors are to be believed, it would seem the tales of a master thief ruffling the feathers of the rich and famous have won the man more than a few admirers. Consider his targets thus far: an olden collector and her hired thugs, a trading mogul and the brass blades, and now a mining magnate and the stone torches. Is it any surprise that the sympathies of ordinary Oldens would lie with the perpetrator rather than his victims? Astutely observed, Miss Ellie. Our quarry clearly harbors no small degree of resentment for wealth and authority. Might his next target be a member of the syndicate? Perhaps the Sultana herself? Uh-oh. Ha, this will be to his downfall, for the greater the challenge, the higher I rise. Just one moment, if you would. Mark my words, ye of many faces, there is but one man who shall lay claim to the four lost relics of Belladia, and it shall be Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire. That's a mouthful. Yes, I'm sure that inspires us all with great confidence. Was that? No, couldn't be. Ha, methinks Godbert may need a new pair of spectacles. Interesting. Come on, give us the next. Yes. It's a race to recover the four lost relics of Belladia. As the fiend's true identity and aspirations are revealed. Will Eorzea fall prey to the forces of evil? Or will our hero do only what a Manderville can? I'm dying. This is so great. The key to the next case is a mask. Have you ever worn a mask for so long that you forgot what you actually looked like? I have. And how did they freeze mid-air like that? Talk about a mystery. Oh well. See you next time. Oh. Rip. Bye, Nashu. Alright, on to the next quest. I was wondering when you'd show up, Atelius. I hope you haven't made any plans for the day because we've got a situation on our hands. Remember our good friend the Phantom Thief? Well, it seems he has decided to branch out from burglary to cold-blooded murder. If the rumors are to be believed, he's claimed 3 victims already, all influential members of Olden society. Mr. Manyfaces has been kind enough to leave one of his signature calling cards at every scene, leaving no doubt as to the identity of the murderer. The message is always the same. The weight of 5 corpses will bring the scales of justice to balance. More riddles. Not that you'll hear me complaining. No, the only thing my readers like more than a good mystery is a good murder mystery. Ever since the story broke, the Mithril Eye has been selling like Pond's cakes. The only rub is that it's left me no time to look into the thief's last message. Until now, that is. Shall we, Atelius? The hidden treasures of Ulda, was it? If there's anyone who can shed some light on this, it's you-know-who, to Sunsilk Tapestries. Okay. Wyman. Oh, somebody just died. And revived. Alright, Wyman. Well now, if it ain't my favorite venture and my favorite Mithril, I report along with them. Tell me, what have I done to deserve the pleasure of your company today? I see, as much as I'd like to help two of my best mates, I'm afraid you found old Wyman at a loss. Ulza has more than its fair share of treasures, hidden and otherwise. I reckon our phantom friend could be after just about any of them. I can tell you this much, though. Whatever the thief's got his eyes on, it's got the Sultan sworn in a right dither. Word has it they formed a regiment of their best and brightest to safeguard the royal vaults from this threat. The Sultan sworn aren't like to be forthcoming with information, but it's the only lead we've got. Come on, Atelios, I'd say it's time we paid a visit to the heart of the sworn. Oi, hold up there, Ellie. I ain't generally the worrying type, but you may want to think twice before getting yourselves involved in this. A man in my business develops a nose for danger, and this time the stench of something fierce. And this time the stench is something fierce. You're a reporter, Ellie, and a fine one at that. Don't put that pretty neck of yours at risk trying to play hero. Your concern is touching, but I can assure you that I am ready for whatever dangers lie ahead. Besides, being a reporter is more than selling papers. I have a duty to seek out the truth and convey it to the people. Come, Atelios, time is of the essence. Scholar's Walk? Where is that? Chamber of Rule. Halt! Only authorized personnel are allowed in. They'll bugger me with the broadsword. It's the Gentleman of Light's adventuring companion and that catty but cute reporter from the Mithril Eye. Oh, Tumfrey. Well, well, if it isn't the self-styled Warrior of Light. Tell me, what tall tales did you spin to the Sultan sworn recruiter to land yourself in this position? Only the 12's honest truth, miss. Seeing the Gentleman of Light standing tall in triumph that day, it moved me to the depths of my soul, like. I vowed to put aside my sketchy past and serve the realm just like my hero, Master Hildebrand. The Sultan sworn were impressed with my commitment and my sword arm, and they gladly welcomed me into their ranks. Wait, don't tell me. You've come to assist Master Hildebrand in his investigation, haven't you? Cor, why didn't you say so sooner? It's the least I could do to help the mates who united me with my role model. You'll be wanting to speak with Phyllis. She's one of the sworn's best, and something of a history buff, it seems. When she learned the thief was targeting the 4 relics of Belladia, she personally stepped forward and volunteered to lead the investigation. If anyone has the information you're looking for, it'd be her. Wait here while I go get her. I can trust you not to touch anything, eh? Yeah. A pleasure to meet you, Phyllis. My name is Ellie from the Mithril Eye. As you may have heard, we're researching the Phantom Thief case, and would appreciate any information that may shed light on recent events. The pleasure is mine, Miss Ellie, and if I'm not mistaken, that would make your companion friend here, one Atelios Alderic, yes? Hello. You know Atelios? As any regular reader of the Mithril Eye would, I must confess to being something of an unabashed fan of your work. Though it hardly befits my station to say this, I was secretly hoping that you would show up to assist in the investigation. Doubtless the inspector, too, will also welcome a helping hand. Hey there. The Sultan Sworn, the elite of Ulda's elite. I can only hope they prove more competent than the bungling mercenaries I've dealt with thus far. Inspector Briardian, always one step ahead of us. Miss Ellie, Atelios, a moment if you would. Right there, very good. Now face me and don't move an O. Inspector, what is that in your... Uh, Demasking dust, a formula of my own devising that will allow us to see right through the thief's disguises. Analyzing the mask left behind in Vesper Bay, I was able to identify its composition and synthesize a counter-agent that would dissolve the disguise, whilst leaving the wearer's face intact. In any event, it would appear the two of you are indeed who you appear to be. Brilliant, Inspector. The Phantom Thieves pulled the wool over our eyes for the last time. I fear it won't be so simple. The ingredients necessary to produce the dust are exceedingly rare. Even with the entire resources of the Sultan's Sworn at our disposal, we were only able to produce a limited supply. I see. Well, I suppose it's better than nothing. That said, have you been able to identify the thief's next target? A hidden treasure of Ulda, the last of the 4 relics of Belladia. I fear not. I've poured into the histories time and again, but they only mention these 4 relics as a vague reference in an old prophecy. Most serious scholars consider it a little more than a fairy tale. When darkness falls... no! When darkness falls and hope fades to despair, 4 warriors born of light shall descend in the righteous glare. The legend goes on to describe 4 sacred artifacts, one each possessed by these 4 Belladian heroes, but makes no mention as to their appearance or nature. 3 times we have tried to identify the thief's target, and 3 times has he foiled us by making off with something else entirely. Needless speculation will only play the fiend's strengths. All artifacts of Belladian origin have been sealed within the Royal Vault, and a regiment of our finest assigned to its protection. I have furnished all the guards with a supply of demasking dust and instructed them to be on the lookout for any suspicious personages. The Blackguard will be in chains before you can lay a dirty hand on the vault doors, let alone the treasures within. You have our word, my lady. But there are even more disturbing matters at hand. Doubtless you have heard of the recent rash of murders perpetrated by our quarry. Yeah? The Sultan's Sworn have launched an investigation, but the truth of the matter is that we have been far too occupied with the defense of our vaults to make any meaningful progress. We would be most grateful for any assistance you could offer. A lady asks, and a gentleman answers. Oh boy. Cast all worry from your heart, my lady. Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, has arrived to set what is wrong and bring the wicked to justice. And this must be the demasking dust that is the talk of the palace. Ah, but you need not waste your supply on me, Inspector. I assure you that I am exactly who I claim to be. A shame, that. Inspector Hildebrand, we were not expecting you, but your services are most welcome. I will share all I know about the recent murders. The killer has claimed 3 victims thus far: the head of a publishing consortium, a high-ranking government official, and an influential scholar. Other than that they were all influential figures in their respective circles, we can identify no common threads connecting the 3. Oh, this will prove a most satisfying case to crack indeed. And what of the method of killing? Conked over the head with a cudgel, gutted with a greatsword, strangled with a subligar, mayhap? I'm sorry, I'm losing it. I'm afraid that we've identified no pattern. In any event, the murderer plots the deaths of two more, even as we speak. We must take action, and quickly. Understood, my lady. Clues may be scarce, but worry not. My realm-renowned powers of deduction are more than up to the task. I will see this burglar turned butcher delivered to justice. Your presence is heartening indeed, Inspector Hildebrand. Friends, please take this demasking dust with you. I fear we can spare but a single sachet, but I trust you will put it to good use. Alright. Oh, shoot. Come to accompany me on yet another case, friend. I like your gusto, but if you're auditioning to be my assistant, I fear that role has already been filled most aptly. Still, a gentleman welcomes the support of his admirers. I shall henceforth name you thusly Atelios, my ever-loyal associate. Oh my god. And now, my ever-loyal associate, the investigation calls. I propose that we begin by inspecting the site at which the most recent victim met his demise. My questioning about the palace has revealed that the scholar's body was found not too far from the 80 sins of Sasimo. Even the most circumspect of criminals cannot help but leave behind clues. Clues that will not elude my gaze. Friends, let us be off. Pray alert me when you see anyone suspicious, my ever-loyal associate. We must put Miss Phyllis's demasking dust to good use. Now, where exactly is this, though? Oh. Horizon. Wait, no. Western Dandelin. Alright, we need to go to Western Dandelin. So which one gives me the gates to Western Dandelin? Okay, that one down here. Flowers? Yes, it is all becoming clear now. Our phantom killer is a florist, who, in his hurry to escape, clearly mislaid his wares. No. Just who do you think... Wait, what? Just what do you think you're doing, eh? I'm the one who put those flowers there, eh? To honor the memory of my poor boy. You dare defile his memory, eh? 1,000 pardons, my lady. Please accept my most sincere condolences on your loss. I am Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinary. I swear on you, on my own dear mother's name, that your son's killer will be brought to justice. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now that I'm starting to I don't want to read this anymore. As I was just saying, these flowers were certainly placed here by the family of the deceased, which can only mean... Leave this place. Run away while you still can. Run far, far away. Run, or he'll turn you into a zombie, just like my poor, poor boy. A living person turned into a zombie? Nonsense. Not nonsense, but boy history. Or have you not heard of the horrors of Silda? Ulda's sibling nation against which we waged war centuries ago. Much blood was shed by both sides, but I speak of far greater horrors than death. An unholy draught brewed by a Sildan alchemist. One with the power to turn the living into the undead, and that his nation might command an army of mindless, deathless soldiers, the traitors spurn. They turned my poor boy into a heap of rotting flesh and ran him through. But you won't hear that from the Sultan Sworn. Thal alone knows why, but they whisked the body away before I could so much as pay me last respects. The traitors spurn. I'd heard the stories, but I never thought them true. To be able to procure such a frightening thing, just who are we dealing with here? A Sildan, I'm sure of it. Not only a Sildan would know the recipe. But the last remnants of Silda died 4 centuries ago, you say? Oh, they did. He calls himself the Phantom Thief, he does, but did it ever occur to you that he might be an honest-to-God's phantom, eh? Heard the tales from my own great-great-grandmother, I did, about the 4 relics of Belladia and the powers they hold, the power to exact justice. A spectre of Silda has returned to wreak havoc to wreak vengeance on us. Woe unto us all. Have the 4 warriors of light forsaken us? My dear boy, if only you'd become a traitor like your father. If only you'd kept your nose out of those history books and never so much breathed the accursed name of Silda. But you did, and now we're doomed. Doomed! Doomed! She's, That bleeding horse sense here somewhere. I can feel it in my follicles. Uh-oh. The most potent hair tonic the realm has ever seen? Aye, it was. For a fortnight before my flowing locks fell out all over again, and just as I was chatting up with the lovely young lass at the quicksand, just to twist the knife and extra ilm. Montbank, charlatan! I'll find that so-called inspector and his starry band, and I'll pull every last strand of hair from their bleeding skulls. Yikes. Alright, we're gonna end the episode here for today. Oh my goodness, that has been a long while. But anyways, in the next episode, we're gonna continue on with these quests, try and finish them up because I've been neglecting these quests. And I want to finish them up, catch them up to the point where I can't do them anymore, and then we can continue on with everything else. So, like always, I'll see you in the next episode. Take care, be safe.